When you want to end it all after this class ends.
Alright, sketching. We're gonna go over what we talked about yesterday.
What?
Add on, just a sketch. It won't be too bad. 2 problems and we're done. Okay, one thing we talked about yesterday is the degree of our equation. When we have factored form, we add all of our exponents. What is the exponent of my x?
1.
1. What's my exponent of x minus 2?
1.
And my exponent of x plus 4?
1.
So what is my degree?
3.
3. The other thing we talked about is leading coefficient LC. Is my leading coefficient positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive, so we got a plus.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because there's nothing out here. If it was negative, there'd be a minus sign out there. I'm like, okay. Other thing we talked about was what our tails do, our end behavior. 3, is 3 even or odd? Odd. So my tails, do they go in opposite directions or the same direction?
Opposite.
Opposite. If my leading coefficient is positive, my right tail goes
Up.
which means I have to start down, end up.
And there can be 2 or 1 or 0 turns.
Jonah wants to talk about turns, we'll talk about turns.
Oh, did we not have to do this?
Subtract 1 from my degrees. We have either 2, subtract 2, or 0 terms. No, that was the next thing.
I'm just starting with 2.
Is because 3 minus 1, and then you always take away 2.
It is.
Okay, the other thing we talked about was the zeros of our equations. My x, what do I do? What is my 0 if it's just x?
-1, 0.
0. My exponent is 1, so what does it do at 0? Cross, bounce, or sway? Cross, yeah, because my exponent's 1. From x minus 2, what 0 do I get there? Positive 2. My exponent is 1,
Cross.
so it crosses. From x plus 4, I get the 0 of what? Negative 4. My exponent is 1, so what do there? Cross. The thing with sketches,
Whoa, this is a lot of work.
the thing of sketches is we don't care how high or how low it goes. We don't care the y value. We only care about what happens at our x's.
Is this the last thing we have to do for this one?
This is math. Why would this be the last thing?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. My furthest left 0 is negative 4. So we're going to put a dot at negative 4, 0. Then I have 0 and 2.
Okay.
Okay. On my left-hand side, does my tail start down or up? Down. So I start down. At negative 4, do I cross, bounce, or sway? I cross. So I totally cross there. At 0, I cross. So I have to cross back. And at 2, I cross again.
I kind of like these.
Here are your checks. Did I start down and end up like I'm supposed to?
Yeah.
Yes. How many turns did I have?
1, 2, 3.
What?
2.
2. So that's a check. So I must be right.
So that
Are
is
you
off.
What?
Is it just on paper that's right?
Huh?
No, we're really right.
How exactly do we get
I'll
these
accept it.
degrees?
And behavior is based on these 2 things. So since it's odd, we have to go opposite, tails. Since we have a positive leading coefficient, we have to end up.
Okay.
Since it's opposite, that means we have to start down. Okay, other questions? Okay, one more. What is my degree of this equation?
That would be
6.
Leading coefficient.
Leading coefficient, positive or negative?
Positive.
Okay, is 6 odd or even?
Even.
Even. So tails go same or opposite direction.
Same.
Same if my leading coefficient is positive, they go both up, both down.
Both up.
Both up.
Arrow hole.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'm saying you drew it for a little bit.
Jonah says, let's talk about turns. What is the first option for the amount of turns I can have?
You can have 5 turns.
5, then how many?
Then we can have 3.
Then how many?
One.
Then how many?
None.
None. Not 0, but there's no more. Okay?
Okay.
So your turns will always either be even or odd. You can't have like 5, 3, 1, 0, because your next one will be negative, so you're just done. Okay? Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Then we have zeros.
Oh.
Figure out the zeros what it does there.
To be continued.
Yes, it is. Yes.
It's your grandma calling.
That would actually be so fun.
Somewhere in school,
Yeah,
come
okay.
find me.
You do that and then just do the opposite.
Wait, what is my 0 from x plus 3?
-3.
Minus 3. What is it? Okay, first question, what's my exponent?
1.
3.
It says it right there.
Yeah, exponent's 3, so what does it do there?
Swerve.
Swerve, sway.
2.
My next 0 is
2.
2. My exponent there is
2.
2, so what's it do there? Ounce.
Oh, we have like really messed up one.
And my last 0
It's gonna cross.
is going to cross at what?
Negative
Negative 5. So this time let's make 6 and 6.
Whatever you say.
You got a
Aye,
cross, you a bounce.
I can't hear you. Kill me.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna play my homework.
Okay. My 0 is negative 5, negative 3, and 2.
Yeah, you're right, Emily. This doesn't make sense.
Wow, what's wrong?
Oh wait, yeah, it does. Just
You
kidding.
got a cross, you got a skew, and you got a bounce.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not
Thank you, because I didn't do that right. I just did
My
cross.
left hand, should I start up or down?
Up.
Up. At negative 5, what am I doing?
Crossing.
Cross first.
Oh,
So just cross. I don't know how far down we go.
doesn't
Doesn't
matter, right?
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
right now this is gonna be wrong.
Bounce.
My next 0 I get is negative 3. What happens there?
The bounce.
Swerve.
We swerve. So you come do something like that.
Oh.
Doesn't look perfect, I know. The next thing that happens is at 2, and we bounce, so I have to come up a little bit, bounce back. Does my up and up match?
Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Yep. How many turns did I take?
1, 2, 3.
Does that match? Geniuses.
Do you want us to circle the 3?
Yeah, I would.
We're the elite
It is.
squad.
Yep.
Question.
Yeah.
I didn't know which one.
The elite choices.
Like,
What do you mean?
no,
Does-
swerve,
Everybody
bounce.
These?
Yeah.
Always look at your stay sharp, Chloe. Always look at your exponent. So here, this negative 3 come here. Does that make sense? That this negative 3 came from here.
Oh, yeah.
The exponent with this factor is 3. And then in our notes yesterday, we talked about 3 or any odd other than 1 is a swerve. Does that make sense? Because that's how many turns we took.
Are we done?
Other questions?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Will we ever be able to get on the